안녕하세요, 엄군입니다. MLB 더쇼 20 로드 투 더쇼 불새 출의 투수 최동원 키우기 방송 가보도록 하겠습니다. 현재 시즌 10승이고요. 전반기 아직 안 끝났습니다. 오늘 충분히 올스타전 전까지 15승 시도해볼만 하고요. 자, 그러면 11승 도전부터 가보도록 하겠습니다. 훈련은 사실 뭐 이제 최동원 거의 맥시멈 찍었기 때문에 더 이상 뭐 찍을 게 없는 것 같습니다. 구종에만 이제 좀 더 투자해주면 될 것 같고 퍼스널리티 키워주도록 하겠습니다. 자, 12승 경기는 피츠버그와의 경기네요. 피츠버그도 뭐 성적 그저 그렇네요. 시원하게 11승 성공할 수 있지 않을까 최동원. 제임슨 타일런 15개 36개. 근데 ERA는 2.9는 꽤 괜찮은데 타선 지원이 없었나? 와, 진짜 토론토 공격력이 장난 아닌데요? 최동원 이거 또 11승 무난하게 가겠는데요? 야, 양키스 9경기 반차로.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a two spot.
그렇지.
Give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red hot baseball recently.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Kevin Newman sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corner.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but gotta be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
That's a big knock right there.
살짝 좀 아쉽네요.
He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average had dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
Josh Bell is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Frazier, base runner at first with 1 out. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
뭔가 잘 안 되는 투는 우리 동원 조이.
Down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone?
이 분위기 좋았는데 갑자기 왜 또 이렇게 가지?
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in.
야, 작정하고 좌타 라인으로 깔았네. 피츠버그가. 야, 잡어. 오, 나이스. 구리엘 주니어 좋다. 오. 다 잡다야.
Two of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. In there, strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2.
스트라이크까지 잘 잡았고. 나이스. 위기 잘 탈출합니다. 오, 최동원 타격.
So in now is the Blue Jays pitcher.
가자.
He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 49 is going to have room out there as
그래도
he
꽤 멀리
puts
보냈어.
ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Kevin Kramer. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
오.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
무조건 이거 능력치 오픈해야지. 근데 아 뭐야 완전
Fastball.
다
Close,
좌타자밖에
but he didn't get
없어.
it. 2-1. He's fallen behind now.
저게
3-1.
볼이라고?
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's fouled away.
97마일까지 나오네 이제.
Fouled off.
커트 잘하네.
The next 3-2. Softly
나이스.
hit toward the hole. Reined in. Man, he'll
오,
just make it to the
좋아.
bag. A step or two ahead,
펠레즈잖아.
and there's the first out.
의외로 되게 나이스인데.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 49, comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. 0-1 the count. Sent out
나이스.
to straightaway center
먹혔어
field.
이거.
I got it. I go.
Almora is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Striding in, Jacob Stallings, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
나이스.
Lifted in the air
이것도
to center.
먹혔죠?
And
좋다.
Almora's got it. The side is retired.
능력치도
So
벌었어.
nothing happening this time.
아 더블 플레이 불개주.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher Jamison Tyone.
투수네요.
0-1.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bounce towards the mound.
나이스. 동원 초이 좋아요.
And there's 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Newman 0 for 1 here in the early going. A bouncer to the left
나이스.
side, scooped up. Throw
좋다.
gets him 2 down. So here's Adam Frazier, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk
최동원이
right
이제
here would
자리
be the
좀
tying run to the plate. Even
잡은
though
것
it's
같네요.
early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
2 out, nobody
이정우는
on.
우승으로 딱
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
엔딩을 받고 과연 최동원도 이번 시즌 우승으로 마무리할 수 있을지.
Hit in the air to
오
straightaway
좋아.
center.
이것도
Waiting on it is
중견수 잡죠.
Almora. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down
조금
by a couple of runs.
아쉽긴
And
하지만
this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The
아쉽다는 게
last
이제
thing they
지난
want to
시즌에
do
우승
is to try to
못했던 거.
come from behind and win this one in the
토론토가
8th or
좀
9th inning.
약해서. 근데
And
이번
that's
시즌은
out
뭐
number 1.
토론토가 워낙 강팀이니까
First delivery to him on the way. Brian Reynolds is in now as he
가능성이
watches
있어
a pitch
보여요.
for ball 1.
최동원도 다승 선두고
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't
일단 뭐
quite find the strike zone.
토론토도 매 경기 계속
Always
승리
a good idea
가져가니까
to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young
양키스가
arm like
2등인데
this one.
양키스랑
And
뭐
now he's put himself in a
8게임
real good
반차나
hitter's count.
뭐 말 다 했죠.
Line hard to the left side. Foul.
스플리터.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
그렇지.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what
동원
happens
투이
when
너무
you don't get a
짱인데.
chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're
좋아,
pitching in
잘
interleague
쏘.
games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because
굿샷.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Next to bat for Toronto, Choi. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to Into the box now, Kevin Kramer. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
포수
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their
포수가
way and wake them up a bit.
리즈메카요
Be
같다.
nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
The batter.
Number
오,
49
한가운데였어.
is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he
야,
lays
근데
off the
진짜
breaking ball.
투수 빼놓고 다 좌타네.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
하긴 뭐 최동원이
50th pitch of the game on its
아메리칸
way.
리그 에이스니까
Oh, and he can't catch up to the
이해는
fastball
갑니다.
as he swings and misses for the second out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through
아,
the
8번
zone in
타자도
time.
타자긴
Pitch
하네.
was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him
가자.
by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
커브.
Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. This is line to
잡아라
left.
좌익수. 나이스.
Uriel will get there and he puts it away to retire the.
근데 사실 2점 차여서 조금 토론토 불펜이 이제 날릴까봐 좀 불안하긴 한데. 오, 대타.
Fastball
선발
taken, but that gets the
투수를
zone for a
바꾸네요.
strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. No home runs as
나이스.
of yet. 6
대타로
RBI.
이루스 땅볼로.
Right to him, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kevin Newman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1-0 the count. Now here it comes.
아하.
Oh, that's out.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging
오.
at pitchers'
아,
pitches.
이거는
And
안타다.
when he's getting the
어쩔
ball
수
in his
없어.
zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there,
이제 또
driving it into the outfield for a knock.
좌타라인이
Adam
시작되네.
Frazier is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running.
나이스. 이게
Easy
경찰
transfer
코스죠?
throw to second base.
2루.
To second for
1루.
1. On to first, it's a double play as they're.
와, 리즈메카의 홈런? 오우, 4대0. 야, 여기서 이제 최동원이 5대0 만들면 대박인데? 투수 장한 투수로 바뀌었기 때문에
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run.
우리 동원이 형 또 홈런 치고 딱 세레모니도 기가 막힙니다. 야, 이건 나 안타 쳐서 타점 내려고 하는데 홈런을 쳐버리네.
We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Roll, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah,
저기도 웃는데 해설자도.
Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Josh Bell.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has
역시
been
잡아서
spot on. Even when he
1루에.
misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Reynolds. He'll swing it from the left side right
The
here.
left fielder.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Line drive
나이스.
to
이거
center
중견수
field.
잡죠?
But
좋다.
sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
야, 이 구창모의 양키스보다 더 던지기가 부담이 없네.
Gregory Polanco
최동원의
is in
이
for the third time
블루제이스가
now as he takes a
토론토가
called strike. It's 0-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game.
투심
He's used it
바깥쪽으로.
really effectively tonight.
Not a bad
너무
pitch there
빠르네.
with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a
나이스.
half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike. And up next for the Buccos, Kevin Kramer. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Hit on the ground.
야,
to short.
저걸 쳐? 비샷. 오,
Throws
나이스
in time, and
승부.
that's out number 1.
시간차 수비.
Ready for another shot now. Number 49. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him
오,
to this point. He's
그렇지.
got it.
텔레즈.
And he'll step on
깔끔하다.
first himself for the out.
공이
Jacob
아직
Stallings will be the next
75개,
hitter. 0 for
8인데.
2 on his line thus far. A ball and
아,
no
심판
strikes.
저거를 스트라이크 준 건 좀 심하잖아. 아무리 피츠버그가 지고 있다고 하더라도.
That's wide, 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll
나이스.
have to
이거
bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And that's in there,
안
base
되네.
hit. Key Brian Hayes will grab a bat and hit for the
Oh.
pitcher here.
Number 13.
대타 나온다.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 2 home runs and 5 driven in.
나이스.
Strike 3
슬라이더
called as he
3개로
can't
끝냅니다.
get the bat
대타.
off his shoulders. Side retired. This one
거기다가
pretty well in the bag.
경험치까지 먹고요.
We played 8 full.
아, 능력치. 이야, 최동원 또 나오죠?
Ready to take his hacks again.
구회인데 여기서
Yes, he'll look
득점
to
더 올리면 또
follow up the
대박인데.
two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Hey, in the last at bat when he hit that home
Ah,
run on an
한가운데
all-speed
들어갔어.
pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this
아, 이거
offense, fellas?
한가운데였는데 아깝다.
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this,
It's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
yeah, just great approach. No.
에헤이.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3 and that. Now back to the top of the lineup.
와,
Stepping in,
구회에도
Kevin Newman. He's going to lead things off in their half of the
가나요?
ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
우익수
It's never
그렇지.
a good feeling
이쪽
to get shut
좋다.
out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen
야,
a few
100개도
times.
안 되는 공으로
They've just
끝내나?
been overmatched by good pitching.
Now batting. The third
Fastball
baseman.
swung on and
좋아.
grounded out towards
투아웃까지.
second. Reined in on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
어?
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer.
그렇지.
And
야,
he will make the
완봉승.
running catch as he winds up
깔끔하다,
on his belly.
최동원.
And with that fine play, this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball,
11승
but a
성공이죠.
complete game
역시
shutout, this guy
1선발입니다.
was in total
우리
command
토론토
from the first inning through the
영건들과
ninth.
함께
Totally
우승
dominant in
왕국을
this one.
만들어가는
A
우리
6-0 shutout to
최동원.
finish off tonight's game. Toronto.
와, 지질 않네. 토론토 진짜. 프랙티스에서 키울 거는 없고 이거 키우자.
A pitcher is issued a challenge by his coach.
텍사스한테 왜 이렇게 줘? 앤서니 베스 내 거 할 때 좀 잘 던져줘라.
baseball here on the show.
갑자기 또 텍사스한테 2패를 했어요. 토론토. 텍사스 성적은 완전 별론데.
콜비
알라드 7경기에 1승 2패 방어율 4.74. 우리 토론토 연건들이 또 해주겠죠? 근데 왜 얘네한테 이렇게 줬을까? 하하, 저게 보이라고? 양키스랑 9경기 반차. 2경기 연속 졌는데도 9경기 반차. 좋아.
April, May go by. You kind of cut your teeth, try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come, and this team's playing well. Expect them to be in the race for a while.
Julio Pablo Martinez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded slowly to the left side. He's got to hurry. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit in the air down the right field line.
오, 홈런 아니지? 어우, 놀래라.
But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1.
Ball that low.
There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone.
야, 저걸 밀어서 또 넘기네. 칼을.
Way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
바깥쪽. 야, 잘 던졌는데.
Shift here now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
백투백이야? 아, 왜 이래.
Back to back 2-out home runs.
아니, 제구가 안 된 것도 아닌데.
At the plate, Ronald Guzman.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to
1,
sometimes
2차전
come back from
다
that.
진 이유가 있었구만.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here after 3 fastballs in a row.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
오, 비셔트 바로 홈. 오, 2대2 만들어주네. 야, 우리 또 토론토 연건들 혈통야구 좋아요.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly.
우리
And
또
there's one down now.
불세출의 투수 최동원을 또 우리 도와줍니다. 혈통야구 토론토 타선이.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far, with the Rangers dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive.
좋아.
So a sweep at home would be extra special.
아, 오,
Line to second where
nice.
it's caught there for out number 2. So next to the plate for Texas, Tony Kemp. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground.
오, 좋아.
He's got it.
2회는
Throw on to
그래도
first gets him, and the
무난히
side is
끝내네.
retired.
야, 불개주. 오, 비셰트 얘들아. 야, 우리 최동원 또 12승 가라고 또 이렇게 해주네요. 이 친구들. 이러면 진짜 던질만 낮은 투수로서. 야, 우리 토론토가 달라졌어야 돼 진짜. 빨리 달죠. 양키스 부럽지 않네.
Sweep a team, you fall behind early. There's a lot of baseball still left, but they're going to have to score some runs and score some in a hurry to get back into this one.
Elvis Andrus is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
오.
Hit back up the middle.
아,
Bichette
비셰트
picks it up
반응
cleanly.
좋아.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Standing in, Julio Pablo Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right mound. Off
좋아요.
balance throw
최동원 직접
gets him.
처리합니다.
Nice play there as the side is retired. 2-3 go the Rangers.
괜찮아. 6대2로도 충분하다 얘들아.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
경기 끝날
Striding
때까지 점수 더 안
forward, the
내줘도 돼.
designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
나머지는 이제 우리 동원
Had him
초이라
guessing
해야죠.
that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Not
그렇지.
surprisingly here, this is on
야,
the ground to
비지오
the right
깊은 수비
side.
좋고요.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Coming to the plate now, Joey Gallo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. No balls and a strike to count. Skied in the air to
아,
straightaway
이거는
left.
이건 솔직히 수비 시프트 때문에
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Stepping in now, Ronald Guzman.
얘들아,
No balls and one strike.
잘 나가다가 왜
Just a
그러냐.
great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it
우주마
well
아까
because
얘한테
it bounced
홈런
right
맞지?
over the wall for a ground rule double.
나이스.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far.
주자 1루에 있다고 생각해서 당연히 병살각이라고 생각했는데 생각해볼까 주자가
Digging in,
1루가 아니라
James
2루였네요.
McCann, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Back up the middle.
아,
And that is through into center field. A base hit. In to score the runner
이
from third.
투아웃에서 이렇게 먹다니 좀
He took that back
아쉽네.
right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
몸
there.
쪽을 또
frustrating as a
저렇게
pitcher.
잘
You know,
때리네요.
I always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the
아,
RBI
이것도
single.
수비
And
시프트
he'll
하나
make it into
때문에
scoring position here with 2
아,
away. That'll
공격
be scored
잘해준
a
것까지는
wild pitch.
고마운데
Yanked high
오,
and deep down the line in
위험했어
right.
위험했어.
And it's a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. McCann stands at second with 2 gone. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. He pulls this
나이스.
one into right.
좋다
Richard
우익수.
is going to have room out there as he puts this away.
우리 최동원
Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And
아직 근데
striding toward
5회밖에
the
안
plate to
돼가지고
hit next, Tony Kemp. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like
스플리터
that
가자.
from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back
아.
to take a swing at it.
Drilled right
스플리터
back up the
중간타
middle.
많이 맞네.
And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Stepping in, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a
스트라이크까지
nice
다 잡고
2-strike
맞은 거는
approach
좀
right there. Made a
아쉽죠?
nice 2-strike adjustment.
To 1-2 now. 3 runs, 5 hits, and
그렇지.
no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far.
기가 막힌
Swing and a
슬라이더.
miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back
그렇지.
a little bit too
경찰
long.
코스
There's
적딱
one. Relay to
좋네요.
first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors. So digging in now, Julio Pablo Martinez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ripped down the
와,
line.
아.
And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair
이거 좀
ball.
아쉽네.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third
저거
baseman
뭐
was well off
쟤네가
line,
잘 친
and he
거니까.
had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
아, 이 새끼
Ready
아예
with the 1-1.
바깥쪽 낮은데
And he's a little
노리고 있네
too high with that
대놓고.
one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 2-2. Hit to
그렇지,
short.
주자 못 뛰었죠?
Shit gathers it in.
좋다.
And there's one away. Digging in, Joey Gallo. He came across to score after
나이스.
doubling in his last at-bat.
오, 꽤
This
멀리
is hit
날렸어.
high in the air out toward left center. Gurriel will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Ronald Guzman. He's 0 for 2 thus
좋다.
far in this one. 0-1 the count. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so
투
far.
스트라이크까지 잘
Behind 0-2
잡았고.
now.
Gotta believe you're gonna get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to
아, 근데
regroup
그
and find a way to get a good
스플리터를
pitch to
못
drive in
던지겠어.
that run.
또 중전 안타 맞을까봐.
The 1-2. Fouled away.
스플리터 한번 가.
Struck
그렇지.
him out, so he's set down on strikes for the
고즈만
second
잘
time
가.
today. Rangers leave one.
야, 얘들아. 아, 9대3. 이건 뭐 그냥
Stepping in and ready for another
12승
shot.
가라는
James McCann.
거네,
He came through with an
무조건.
RBI single in his last at bat. No balls and a strike to count.
진짜 우리
And that misses downstairs
타자
for
애들
a
너무
ball, 1-1.
잘해주는데 토론토 애들 우리 토론토가 달라졌어야 돼 완전.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Hit out towards second.
나이스.
And
좋고요.
that's the first out. Digging in once again, Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
투볼까지 좋았는데 다시.
And that's
나이스.
in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball, 2 away.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure
완벽한 거
on other guys
아니겠는가?
to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
와우.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. This should end
나이스.
the inning as it's sent out to second. He's right there, and
좋고요.
that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
와, 11대3. 야,
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win.
12승.
and That's
아,
usually the case
최동원
when you
최고
win a game
아닙니까?
by 8 runs.
너무 지린다. 너무 완벽한데. 게이 슬러시고 키워야지.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another
오랜만에
edition of
홈경기네요.
baseball on the
LA
show.
Angels,
Coming up, we've got a good
야,
matchup in store
토론토랑
between
14경기
the Los
차이.
Angeles
물론
Angels of Anaheim and
같은 디비전은 아니지만
Choi is on the
야,
mound for game 2.
17경기 나서
Dan
12승
Plesac,
2패.
what do you got?
ERA
How
보세요.
good has this guy
1.5.
been up to this point? In a day and age where guys
이건
and
뭐
teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an
경이적이다 정말.
ERA sub 2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Andrelton Simmons is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground to short.
나이스.
Bichette's got it.
오,
Throw on
비셰트
to first
나이스.
in time, one away. So one away here with the bases empty, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the
오스틴
knees. If this pitcher can
바네주가
execute consistently, you better
다저스에서
make the
이쪽으로
adjustment.
와 있네요.
Just off
Angels로.
the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The next 0-2 is
Nice.
offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung and
앤서니
missed.
랜덤.
That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's
조심해야죠.
awfully tough to put in play.
이종
One ball,
키우기
no
할
strikes to
때도
count.
엄청 났던 애죠.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony
부상으로
Rendon.
거의 빠져 있다가 가을 야구 때 돌아와서
Got him
활약.
fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
나이스.
Hit out towards second.
이루수.
Scooped up.
야,
And the
비디오
off
좋다.
balance throw is right there for the third.
앤드류
Ready now for
신이가
LA. Matt
상대인데
Theis will show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
에타이스도 잘했었죠.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
나이스.
Fastball right
야,
back to the mound.
최동원 수비도 잘해요.
And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Stepping into the box,
만능일색을요.
Justin Upton. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. Upton, or simply J-Up. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent
아,
at season's
저거는
end.
You know, Matty, I know
비디오
he's in the
약간
final year of
조금
his contract, but he's
무성의한데,
playing to
팔 뻗는 게.
expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards
실망스럽네.
free agency again.
Ildemaro Vargas comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. Comes set, now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. That's in there. 3-1.
Count is 3-1.
Upton leads off first with 1 away. Here's a bouncer foul to the left side, and the count will move ahead now to 3-2. Now here's a fly ball.
와,
Well hit. Racing back, the right fielder to the track,
아.
to the wall. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home
아,
run.
실투였는데 그냥 넘겨버리네 또.
Into the box, Jemai Jones.
One of the best qualities of
커브볼이
this
좀
pitcher
높았어.
is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not
아쉽네.
an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
The catcher,
Kevin Plawecki is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
나이스.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning.
뭐
Now at the
매번
plate, Brendan Drury. He'll step in
잘할
to
순
lead it off in
없으니까
the top of the third.
타자애들이 브랜든
Fastball taken,
듀리가
but that
LA
gets the
엔젤스로
zone
와
for a
있어요.
strike. Drury,
친정팀
a
상대.
native Oregonian. He was a 13th
하하.
round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
야, 오스틴
First
바네즈가
delivery to
2번
him on the
타냐?
way. Austin Barnes will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield.
묘하게 커트를 하네.
The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right
Nice.
there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Austin Barnes is at number 2 here in the third inning. Anthony Rendon stands in as he looks at a called strike. And that misses 1-1. This year against right-handed pitching,
슬라이더를 너무
Rendon
남발하면 안
is
될 것
hitting
같고.
over 330.
나이스.
Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
You want to talk about having a career
랜던
season,
그래도
man.
좀
And we'll have to leave
강타자인데
it there as the play is made.
잘 요리했네요. 오, 야, 또 바로 2대2 만들어주네.
Stepping up now, Matt Thaiss as we begin the top of the fourth.
The first base.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
아, 근데 또 수비 시프트 걸려 있어서 너무
Tries to
바깥쪽으로
shave
던지면 안
the
되네.
corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. 1-2 now.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
나이스.
Swing and he
이거는 뭐
pops him up.
아웃이지.
Bichette has a play.
좋아.
1 out. Now in the box, Justin Upton. He reached on a single in his first try. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
부심.
Hit the other way out toward right field. He'll
좋다.
take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the fourth. At the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. And that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it
오,
really
이루수.
nice.
Reined
좋아.
in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first save.
비지오 잘했다.
All ready to go in the top of the
아,
fifth.
살짝 좀
And next to bat will be
간당간당하네.
the outfielder, Jumai Jones. And it's fouled away.
이번엔 승리
Jones
투수
is
될
a
수
guy
있을지
that has a
없을지는
lot of
조금
speed, no doubt about that. And
애매하네요.
while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to.
Oh.
And sometimes that's half the equation.
2-2 the count. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
풀 카운트인데.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there
오,
on 2-2.
잡아왔어 저걸. 와,
We know he doesn't
나
want
포고를
this
줄
at bat to
알았는데.
get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
So he notched
역시
the backwards K on
풍경기라
that one.
그런가?
Jumai
심판 아주
Jones
좋네요.
is retired to kick off the inning. Kevin Plawecki is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's
좋아요.
0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
와, 이거를 또
Into right
안타
field.
만드네.
That's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty
오,
good job you can
다행이다.
swing the bat.
Gurriel comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
That'll bring in Austin
잘
Barnes.
던지다가 왜
He's gone
갑자기
down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him
오
out again?
다행이다.
Hey, there's no doubt
오
about it.
고맙다
Well, the
오스틴
play's
바네즈.
been made, and that
와 나
retires
안탄 줄
the
알았어.
side.
유격수 정면이었기에 다행이지.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, and he's about as
렌돈이랑
dangerous
부른다고?
as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
들어왔잖아.
Checked his swing there. Did he go
아니야?
around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 2-2.
2 strikes.
Liner towards
그렇지.
second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
미션 뭐 성공 안 했어 돼.
In now, Matt Thaiss. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Number 23.
0-1 the count.
2대2인데 아 점수 한 좀만 내주면 좋은데 저기가
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
타자애들이 좀 분발해주면 좋은데
Into the corner and slicing foul.
왜냐면 슬슬 이제 최동원
The
체력도
1-2 is swung on and missed.
없어져서
Strike 3. So coming to the plate, Justin Upton. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball
나이스.
game. And a strike
걸쳤고
called at the knees. 0-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd
가자.
like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a
오,
pitcher of this
당해다
quality.
먹혔죠?
I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1.
아 여기서 바뀌네. 아 토론토 최동원 할 때 좀 점수 내주지. 허허. 아이고 이렇게 또 지네.
Hey, it took them a
그래도 뭐
train to do it, but hey,
일단
they're not
최동원
gonna
패는 안
complain as
했으니까.
they lock up a nice road victory.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
세베리노와의 경기.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show.
양키스가 토론토 다음으로 바로 2등이기 때문에
Choi gets the call for
진짜
game 1 of the series. What do you
지면
have
안 돼요.
for us on him, Danny?
Hey man,
아,
we're getting a
최동원.
look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts,
12승 2패.
ERA just
요
under
유니폼 또 처음 보네.
3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of
파란색에
walks,
빨강 모자.
keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. And we are set for baseball here
양키스가
this
또
evening. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight,
이번
they
시즌
begin
또
this
약하기
series feeling
때문에
pretty good about the way things have
쫄
gone
필요
as they
없어요.
come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best
나이스.
foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants.
좋다.
The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
Coming to the plate now, John Birdie, and he's a guy looking
애들이
to
다
break out in a
부상당했나?
big way.
처음 보는
Hasn't
애들인데?
been getting the results he
하다가?
or his club have been hoping for. Now a swing, oh, and look out
어이구.
over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left.
보자마자 무시하면 안 되는데.
Gurriel's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in now for the Yankees.
토레스.
Gleyber
문제
Torres.
좀
And as you take a look at the splits here,
낯익은
he's actually better
이름이
against
나오네요.
right-handed pitching this season. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Back up the middle.
나이스. 시프트 걸렸구나.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing.
아, 아깝다.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez, and we'll
Oh,
see if he can get out of this
산체스도
little dry spell he's stuck in. Not
반응을
much
보이죠?
offensively coming from him lately. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
That's a
Lays
ball.
off again, and it's 2-0. And here's a slider for a called
걸쳤다.
strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And a
그렇지.
good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
No score here as we play
패턴이긴
inning number
하지만
2. A splitter,
아이고.
but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
투심. 아, 이거 뭐야? 수비 시프트 걸렸어?
Liner in there for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300.
나이스.
Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
오.
Now with the
이제
plate,
이제야
Gio
낯익은
Urshela. He
얼굴들이
takes his
나오네.
first cuts
1,
in this
2번을
one
좀
with a man at first and 2 away.
생소했었죠.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
에론 저치랑 에론 힉스가 안 보이네.
Smoke toward the
와,
hole.
역시
And
잘
a
친다.
reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Standing in now, Corey Lee. And he turns this
Wow.
one around high and deep to center field.
오.
And he will get there to
멀리
make the
치네.
running play, and that will end the.
요.
Into the box now, Jason Dominguez. He'll
어,
lead
모르는
things off
애들이
here
꽤
in this
많은데? 에론
one-run
힉스, 에론 저치
contest.
다 안 보이네.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
부상으로 뭔가 그거 됐나? 아,
Oh,
제
not nearly in time as he
달리기가
reaches it
빨라가지고.
first.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool
Uh-huh.
you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls, you can hit till your hands bleed, but if you got no wheels,
연속한타 안 좋아요.
newsflash, you got no wheels.
At the plate, John Birdie. Sacrifice attempt here.
Pitch was a fastball.
Ah.
Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around.
야,
Nice
번트 될
piece of
거라고
hit.
생각도 못했네.
Now back.
Gleyber
아,
Torres
위기다,
is in
최동원.
for the second time here as he looks at a ball high 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Dominguez on third. Wade at second.
그렇지.
On at first
오,
with nobody out.
좋아, 좋아, 좋아.
Oh, and he struck him out. A big strike out there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the
산체스.
inning.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
A swing and a
와.
ground ball to third, and he tries to get to the
너무
backhand, but
몸쪽으로
it gets
계속
on
던졌나?
by. 1 run scores,
아.
and he's safe.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher,
저걸
we
또
have
안타
this.
만드네.
It's only the 3rd
잘
inning,
들어가는데.
and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire
뭐 전부
last
다 보스
outing.
챌린지야.
First pitch on its way. Jesse Winker comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but
아,
it can help you
흔들리면 안
stay out of the
되는데.
double play if it's well executed.
2-1 now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the
카운트네.
ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a
나이스.
potential double play ball.
Bichette's got it.
2루,
The second for 1.
1루.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
듣보 애들한테 당했네.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
아까
First pitch fastball
낯익지
in
않은
there
처음
for a
본
cold
애들이랑 했던
strike.
애들한테 당해서 물론 이제 산체스가 탁점 올리긴
And
했는데
that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among the league leaders in that department. Gio Urshela is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him, 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a
그렇지.
pitcher working
이거
east
병살.
west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay
1루.
tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Corey Lee. Swing and a liner.
호리리가
The windup
까.
and the 0-1.
저기
Fastball
누구지?
called for strike 2.
구창모가
Lee,
양키스에서
California-born
트리플 A
ballplayer.
할
This
때
is his first
같이
year at the big
뛰었던
league
애인 것
level.
같은데
And we'll have to leave it
풀업됐나 보네.
there as this is strike 3 and that will retire.
오 그릭척 좋아. 동점 만들어주고요. 오 한 점 더 3대2 역전.
Into the box, Jason Dominguez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this
진짜
quality throw one
상승세가
right down
무섭네
the middle.
토론토.
And man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And the pitch on 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Strike
그렇지.
3 on a pitch in the dirt. McGuire finds it. The throw to
오,
first is
발은
in
진짜
time. 1
빠르네.
down. Striding in, Tyler Wade. He singled his last time up.
The right fielder.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
아 너무
He knows his
잘하는 거
strengths and
아니야?
weaknesses at the plate.
우리
He knows he has a
동원
cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher
오,
has been able
야.
to execute.
오
If
아슬아슬했다.
he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's
플레즈
still going
약간
to be ready.
너무 여유 부리는 거 아니야?
At the plate, John Birdie. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. In there, strike one. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late
이것도
2-out knock.
위기인데 어떻게 해서 애들이 만들어준 건데.
So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
A ball and a strike now. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Takes this the other way to right.
그렇지.
Richard is there and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's no run.
좋아 좋아 좋아.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, we got no one here.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that
좋아.
fastball in.
This is gloved
직선타였어.
over there at
나
first as he
어쩐지
was in the
텔레지가
right spot at the right
왜 안
time.
뛰나 했네.
1 away. Infield in the
7회까지는
overshift here.
던져볼
Now
수
the
있으려나?
pitch. Jesse Winker is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
한 점 차이면은 사실 토론토 불펜 좀 위험하긴 한데 잘 던질 때도 있는데 못 던질 때도 있고 좀 왔다 갔다리 해서.
And he
와,
connects with it. This
차범,
one's hit deep
차범.
out to left center field. And that is off the wall.
저 충분히 펜스 앞에서
And
잡을
he's in
만한 거
there
아닌가?
easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
야, 홈 빨리
And that'll
던져.
get on through into right field for a base hit.
오.
And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Digging in, Gio Urshela, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And it's fouled away. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a softly hit ball down the line to third. First is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much
좀
there.
더 잘
All he
잡아서
needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up,
아웃시켰으면
and that's
좋은데.
exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Both teams have 9 hits
그래,
on the
1루라도
scoreboard.
아웃시킨 게 어디냐.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
나이스.
High pop up. Tellez is
텔레스 너가
there.
잡아.
I got it.
He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not.
여기서 교체되네. 더블 플레이. 결국 앤서니 베스 제가 좀 양키스한테 지네.
Hey, it took him an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain.
초반 2경기 연속 승리가 되면서 페이스 좋았는데 나머지 2경기는 승리 투수를 못 댔네요. 그래도 퀄리티 게임 이 보면은 컴플리트 게임이 3경기예요. 근데 19경기 뛰어서 퀄리티 스타트가 17경기고 컴플리트 게임이 3경기면 뭐 완벽했다는 거죠. 네이트 피어슨이 10승 1패까지 치고 올라왔어? 얘 요새 좀 잘하나 보는데 얘는 트리플 A고 보루키 다시 좀 살아나고 얘가 새로 올라왔네요. 알렉 마노와 6승 3패 방어율 뭐 심각하고. 야, 얘는 뭐 거의 추락했네. 추락했어. 아, 우리 류현진 더블 A 간 건 참 마음 아픕니다. 네. 자, 양키스랑 8경기로 줄어들었고요. 선두 계속 블루제이스 유지 중이고, 부분 피칭워 최동원 선두, WHIP 선두, 449 허용 능력 12개 선두, 이닝 피치도 제일 많이 던진 것도 선두, 컴플리트 게임 3경기 선두, 스트라이크 아웃은 좀 삼진은 좀 부족해요. 셧아웃 3개, 홈런 허용 개수 4등. 아, ERA 1등 이거 크죠? 세이브는 뭐 패 2패라 피어슨이랑 조금 비교되는데, 아, 다승선두 요게 중요한 거 아니겠습니까? 방어율이랑 ERA랑 다승선두 한다는 거, 이게 최동원의 값어치를 증명하는 거죠. 올스타. 아, 스타팅 피처 올스타 투표 득표 1위 지금 최동원입니다. 올스타 경기가 지금 한 경기 뒤인가 두 경기 뒤가 아마 최동원 선발 로테이션 한 번인가 두 번 뛰고 그 다음이 바로 올스타인데, 이건 뭐 득표수로 압도적이에요. 네, 올스타전 선발 확정되겠네요. MLB 더쇼 20 로드 투 더 쇼 최동원 키우기, 오늘 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.